All right, all right, all right. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5 p.m.
I got to do my little stall dance because if I keep talking, Alexa will continue talking too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me here at Audrey's Reading Area on this Inspirational Friday. Inspirational Friday, you guys. You know what that means. I got a very, very, very special book for you guys that I'm going to read. Yes, another one. And again, I'm going to ask you to like this post. I'm going to ask you to go on over to YouTube, Audrey's Reading Area, and I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button for me. And I'm also going to ask you to tell everybody about Audrey's Reading Area and tell them to come on and subscribe too, so everybody can enjoy it. Now, the very special book that I'm going to get, it's taken from the same book that I read last week, My Friend Jesus, but there are 3 different stories in it. So the second story that I will read from this book is called Jesus and the Storm. Jesus and the Storm. And I'm going to read Jesus and the Storm because we all know there's a lot of storms and things going on right now. So maybe there'll be a connection. Jesus and the Storm from My Friend Jesus book. Jesus and the Storm. Jesus stood in a boat. It's a fishing boat with oars and a sail. And he talked to the many people who had come to hear him. All day long, Jesus told them stories. When it was evening, Jesus said to his helpers, "Let us cross over to the other side of the lake and rest." Jesus' helpers untied the boat. They pushed it from the shore and raised the sail. One man sat in the back of the boat to guide it with the steering tiller. The boat moved slowly at first, and then faster across the quiet blue water. A round yellow moon came up over the lake. The stars twinkled high overhead. Jesus was so very tired, he laid down with his head on a pillow and was soon sound asleep. The man at the back steered carefully. The boat sailed on and on and on. Suddenly, a fierce wind began to blow. It blew a black cloud over the moon. It blew black clouds over the stars. It whipped the water into huge angry waves. The waves tossed the boat this way and that way and up and down. There was lightning and there was thunder. The man at the tiller tried to steer the boat, but he couldn't. Other men tried to row the boat with oars, but they couldn't. Water filled the boat. It began to sink. The men were afraid. They woke Jesus. "Lord, save us! We perish," they cried. Jesus heard their cry for help. He felt the angry wind. He saw the lightning flash. He heard the noisy thunder. But he was not afraid. He stood up and said to the wind and waves, "Peace, be still." The wind stopped blowing. The waves were still. The clouds went away, and the stars twinkled again. The boat sailed on the sparkling path that the moon made on the water and crossed to the other side of the lake. "Why were you afraid?" Jesus asked his helpers. "Why were you afraid when I was with you?" Jesus says to boys and girls today, Don't be afraid when the lightning flashes and the thunder crashes and the strong wind blows. I am with you always, Jesus says. In the dark and in the storm, I will never leave you. Don't be afraid. Wow, the end. Wasn't that a fun and exciting book on this Inspirational Friday? Wow. Do not be afraid, Jesus says. Thank you guys so much for being here and listening to me read these fun and exciting books. I actually feel honored that you guys listen to me read these books to you. So thank you guys for being here and listening to me and sharing and listening and enjoying. But once again, Audrey's Reading Area on YouTube. Don't forget. Now, I will see you guys again on Monday. I'll be again live at 5 on Monday. Thank you guys so much. See you soon. Audrey's Reading Area.